Hello guys, and good morning, good evening, or good afternoon to wherever you are in the world. My name is Laquana McIntyre. I am successful too. You're watching The Road to Success. We talk about entrepreneurship, mindset, and growth, and occasionally I might just talk my talk. You know what I'm saying? So guys, I be having things on my mind, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, like, I do love the internet nowadays because everybody has a voice. Everyone has a voice. And I'm just the type of person who love to put in my 2 cents, okay? Because you never know, like, who needs to hear these type of videos. Like, who needs to hear it? Who may need this advice? Who may need this insight? So I just say, F it. I'm about to just put this video out, okay? So I really hope that I don't offend any women in this particular video, because for one, I love women. I'm a woman, you know, I'm all about supporting women, like, and growing with each other, and yeah, which is all the more reason why I want to do this video, guys. So I was talking to a friend, okay, and he informed me that he was with one of his friends, okay? So they have a mutual friend, and they went to an event together. There was a woman there in particular that he was conversing with, and he was just kind of going down his accolades and his achievements with the woman. Now, he was doing this in good faith. He wasn't doing this to try to get with the woman or anything like that, because she was a married woman. But as he was just holding a casual conversation with her and telling her, you know, what his achievements and what he has going on, because I think that's just kind of how the conversation was going, this woman proceeds to say to him, well, could you please talk to my husband? Okay, she asked him, could you please talk to my husband and motivate him, because my husband is lazy and he does not have the same drive that you have. Okay, so that's not one story I heard that's like that. Okay, I heard another story like that where there was a guy who had how should I phrase this? Okay, it's hard to put these together, okay? But so let's just say this. Let's just say I have a girl cousin, okay? So I have a girl cousin, and me and my boyfriend are cool with my girl cousin. But I'm doing some things that my boyfriend doesn't like. So therefore, he decides to call my girl cousin behind my back and ask her to talk to me, but don't tell me. Okay, so let me put it like this. So I know someone whose brother girlfriend called him and asked him to talk to his brother for her, but don't tell him that I told you. Now, y'all, I have a problem with that. Some of y'all may disagree with me. Some of y'all may feel like it is nothing wrong with that, but I have a problem with that. And the reason why I have a problem with that, because in both of these scenarios, these women had not built up a relationship, number one, enough, or a rapport enough with the man that they're asking to talk to their husbands or etc. And one thing you do not do, okay, and I don't know if some of y'all are aware of this, but you do not go behind a man's back and talk to another man about him. Like, what? We all doing this at? Yeah, this happened in real life, y'all. Like, this happened in real life, and I've heard multiple scenarios like this, and I don't understand it. I just don't. Because if you understand the mind of a man, y'all, men could be very, very, like, prideful. They could be very, very possessive. So the first thought that's going to go through most men's heads is you're smashing him? Because how is it that you're comfortable enough to go to that man and tell him to talk to me about me? You must be smashing him. Okay? And 9 times out of 10, that could be the case. Now, the lady that's asking the man to talk to her husband, she may be doing it without bad intent, but she's not thinking about the fact that you're making your husband or your boyfriend look bad, first of all, okay, to this other man. So if this is a shady type of man, he would, in his mind, he'd be thinking, oh, okay, so I could basically smash you or take you from your husband if I wanted to, because you've already kind of told me that you're displeased in how your husband moves. You're wanting me to talk to your husband because you're looking at me like I'm the better man. So if I wanted to scoop you up, I can. And see, ladies, when you do that, I don't think you be thinking about that. So if, let's say, this man was to talk to your husband or your boyfriend and he found out that you went behind his back and asked another man to do this, how do you think that's gonna go? How you think that's gonna go? And the man that you're asking to keep it a secret, why does he owe you that loyalty to keep that a secret? Why? The only time I think that is appropriate is, again, like if you have built up a relationship where this is a family member, maybe. So, I don't know, maybe this is all of y'all are related, all of y'all cousins or something like that. That's the only time I can think of that being appropriate. Because to go to a complete stranger or to go to your boyfriend's brother and ask if he could talk to his brother, and again, you don't have, y'all, I don't like that. I don't like that. The reason why I don't like that, because I mean, I done heard too many stories, man. I done heard too many stories. It's just too much going on in these streets behind other people's backs, other folks' back. So if you feel the need to talk to someone about your man and his performance and how he's doing, you need to go to him. You need to go to the source. Go to him. Let him know what it is you would like for him to do better or do differently. I know that does not work with all men or women, because let's just be clear, people don't like to hear about themselves and what they are not doing correctly. But I think that that would be the better way, at least before you were to put someone else in it. Because let's just be honest, right? Like, let's say if that man was to talk to this woman's husband out of the blue, okay, and he didn't mention the wife. I mean, the husband gonna be like, oh, why are we having this conversation? Hold up, bro, you don't know me like that. And I get it, there's a way to start it out. So you're not going to just come into the conversation like, yeah, I heard you wasn't performing well. I mean, you're going to come in with some encouragement, but still, these are men. So it's like, so why, bro, why are you talking to me about this? Who you? Who you? Like, I don't know. That's just as far as I'm concerned, y'all. So basically, make a long story short, guys, the takeaway in this video is, ladies, like, if you are with a man who you feel like is unproductive and he's not performing to the way you would like him to, find a better way to encourage him where it doesn't include involving another man or another woman. Just leave other people out of your marriage or relationships in general, okay? Talk to God, get a marriage counselor, whatever you got to do, or like a trusted pastor, trusted your mom or dad, mom and dad-in-law, I don't know, but do not include don't include someone that's behind their back. I just want to put it like that. If you are gonna, you know, have this type of conversation, you want someone who's a mediator, make sure that this is a mutual decision and not where, you know what I'm saying, it's behind the person's back, you know. That's all I gotta say, guys. That is all I gotta say. That is just my little 2 cents on how I feel about that. You may disagree with it. You may disagree with it. But y'all, like, I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? I've had parents married for family members who've been married for decades. And I've been able to grow and watch them, how they move, to know that there's just certain things you don't do. Alright, guys, so if you agree, please let me know. If you don't agree, that's fine too. Let me know. Be sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and I appreciate you watching the video. Bye bye.